Hi, Storm. Hi, Kevo.
Thank you very much.
Evo, thank you for the resub. Get that. It also gets you into the giveaway. Also, if you type !incentives, that's plural, in the chat, you can let me know what game you want to put that towards for me to play in the future. Anti-War Machine, thank you for the gift sub. Got a hype train already. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Chef Jess will much appreciate that. You also are now into the giveaway. I hope you're having a good day. Also, if you type !incentives, that's plural, into the chat, let me know what game you want to put your sub towards for me to play in the future. You're 5 away completing the Pokedex. That's awesome. Also, you can do that too, Kevo, what I just told Anti-War Machine. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I typo all the time. Thank you for the biddies. I appreciate that. Kevo, Anti-War Machine, both of you. Type exclamation point incentives, that's plural, into the chat and click on the link and let me know what game you want to put your sub points toward. That's games for me to play in the future on stream, yeah. Pokemon X and Y. I figured that's the one you would pick. Does make sense. Hi Tronic, how are you? Tronic, thank you for the 500 bits. You're now into the giveaway. You can also let me know exclamation point incentives where you want to put your 500 bits towards for me to play in the future. One of those games. 4 games. We have Kirby Superstar Ultra, Pikmin, F-Zero X, and Pokemon X and Y. Pokemon X and Y? Alright. That was the Pokemon game that made me into a Pokemon fan. Which game did you want to choose, Anti-War Machine?
69 dudes!
69 dudes! Anything Pokemon? On there. You guys like the spooky Pac-Man themed spooky playlist that I put up here. Oh wow, we were only 1% away from level 2 hype train, and I saw it too late because I was doing setup. Anyways, thank you all for the hype train. Thank you for the subs and the biddies. I love you all so much. Y'all are amazing. Why is it taking so long for this ad break to start? I feel like it's delayed. Did one of my mods snooze it? Did I accidentally? I might have accidentally snoozed it earlier. Wish I could just start it now and get it over with. Congrats on Stream Streak. 5 Stream Streak. Thank you so much. Turn this thing. Is it down a little? We're going to start off today here. And here, once this ad break, we're going to start off by doing our candy tier list. We're doing a Halloween candy tier list. And then I'm going to play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Randomized. Ooh. I figured why not play the game that has... Makes sense. Here's the funny thing, Kevo. Unlike most randomizers, you can't just like go to a website and make this randomizer. You actually have to do it through Archipelago. So we had to do some setup. I like that emote. That's a good one. I like the little thumbs up. That's cute. Like that emote. You guys always come in with such cool emotes. Alright, there's the ad break. We will let this run, and then we'll come back with any tier lists. Got announcements. Got a lot of those. I've been looking forward to this all week long. Ah, you found my emote of myself. I immortalized myself in emote form. Whoa! Danny! Thank you so much! 5 gift sub bomb. Thank you, Danny. That means so much to me. Here, who we're, Try Melodies. Box got one. Shady. Sakura Fairy. Melon Deity. Thank you, Dan. Happy Allieween. Let me know what game you want to put that towards. Thank you for the biddies. All of it towards Pikmin? You got it, buddy.
Oh.
Thank you for the biddies. Pikmin's already 10 away from being unlocked, and Pokemon X and Y is less than 10 away from being unlocked. Or unblocked. Unlocked. I can't talk today, chat. My brain, I'm scatterbrained today. Ever since I woke up, literally, feet hit the floor, and I've been running since. I'm preparing for this. 77. Thank you. I will say there are, I know you're putting different amounts in there anti-war machine. There are certain numbers that have different meanings and will unlock random sounds. They're secret. Gotta find them. Danny, are you excited for trick or treat tonight? I know you're giving out candy. What kind of candy are you giving out? That's the question. What are you giving to the kiddos? Do we, as trick-or-treaters, want to go to Danny's house? A mix of everything? Cool. That's usually what I do too. Thank you for the 5 biddies. Got Reese's, Hershey's, Kit Kats, Ring Pops, Tootsie Pops, and more. Can't remember them all off the top of your head. Awesome. Thank you for the 3 biddies. All right, so let's talk. A lot of things are happening. So a lot of you see the pinned message. I'm doing a giveaway today. For every gift sub, every 500 bits that you donate to the channel, you guys will be put into a drawing for a Boo plushie. You know, Boo from Super Mario. I'm actually wearing a T-shirt that has Boo on it. It was my birthday present. I love Boos. Anybody who knows me knows I adore Boo. And I figured, why not give one of my lovely viewers a little Boo plushie for Halloween as a way of saying thank you for your generosity. Nice to me. So that's going to be a giveaway. I'll probably reveal the winner on Monday. That's when I get paid and I can actually do it. So um, yeah, and if you like Danny just did, if you do 5 subs or more, you get a multiplier. So he gets 10 entries um, into the giveaway. And right now I am doing 35% off on 5 gift subs or more. That is going to be through the entire stream. You got Capri Suns, Mountain Dew Berry, Airheads. Ooh, Airheads. I loves Airheads. Go ahead and pull this up. It's Streamception. So here's the plan today. We're going to start off with this. Okay. We're going to play a little tier listing here of Halloween candy. And we got a bunch of them here. Here are the ranks. Okay, first gone, which means you put your hand into the bag and you pull it out and you eat it immediately. It's your favorite. And we got A rank and B rank. Last gone, which means like, you save these for last. These straight into the trash means you ain't eating that shit. Fuck that. And these are just ones that like you've never had before. This is a pre-made. I didn't make this. I think it says who made this. Give them credit. Chris's royalty from Twitter made. We got like quite a few candies here, and this is what we're going to start off with. This is going to be fun. We've done the tier lists here before on the channel. We always have a lot of fun with these. Once we do this, I'm going to play Paper Mario: The Thousand Year uh, randomized, which is already set up and ready to go. I had 0 issues. Me and Josias were on last night setting this up. He was so worried that it wouldn't. I did send him an offline being busy today. Can't be that everything set up so smoothly. Thank you for the shout out to Josias. If you all are not following Josias, he is one of my mods. He is one of my best friends. I love this guy to death. Our awesome bilingual, he speaks English and Spanish, friend from Peru. I believe that's where he's from. He is a good person. Inside, one of the most beautiful people I know. Outside, one of the friendliest people. And he plays a lot of cool indie games. So go give Josias a follow. Good people. Danny will vouch, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, once we do Thousand Year Door, and we're going to go until basically I get tired. And then when we end stream, I'm going to take an intermission and get food. I'm probably going to get some Domino's and just do my post-stream self-care. And then we're going to come back in the Discord, exclamation point Discord in the chat. I'll post a link to it. You can join the Discord. We're going to watch some Halloween-themed cartoons this evening. A link to Discord if you want to be a part of that. We will have a call. The call is optional. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. You can mute. But we're gonna just chill out, eat pizza, and watch cartoons like Ghostbusters, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and Garfield. Okay, so let's get sinuses. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just a little sinusy today. All right, so let's start with our little chart here. We got a bunch of candy in here. Let's just start. We'll start with the first one. This is a Hershey's cookies and cream. I like this one. Hershey's probably isn't the best quality chocolate, but it's Halloween, right? And you just want something sweet. This is not a bad little candy bar here. It's probably my favorite, my favorite of the Hershey bars. Yeah, I agree with Danny. This is probably A tier. I like the little crispies. It's very different than most Hershey. Yeah, A tier for sure. A tier. It's not the first candy I'm going to reach into my bag and get, but it's definitely like one that I'm going to look forward to having a lot. Also, I just dropped them on my. Give me a second. Oh no! What did I do? Oh no! Oh no! I just X'd out of everything, didn't I? Oh, get out of this. There we go. Sorry about that. I clicked the new tab when I was trying to pick up my mouse. I have zero slack right now. This tangled mess is just getting worse by the day. I'm going to have to sit and unplug everything on my PC one day and fix this because it's definitely getting to the point now where like I can't even adjust anything anymore. Give me a second, see if I can give myself. Okay, there we go. All right, next up, we got Reese's. Reese's peanut butter cups. All right, for me, this is first gone. This is the first thing, the absolute number one thing I am looking for in my bag. Whenever I hit up the house that has Reese's peanut butter cup, this is the first thing that I want. This is like, yeah, you just made my Halloween, buddy. Give me all of the Reese's cups. I'll take the pumpkin shaped ones, the ghost shaped ones, the bat shaped ones, the minis. I love Reese's. This is first gone. This is at the top. I think we can all agree on Reese's, right? You guys like Reese's? I know Danny does. This is a delicious, a delish. And keep it in your candy bowl. Yeah, it won't last. If there's a Reese's in my candy bowl growing up, it's a battle between me and my mom who gets them first. She was just as nuts about Reese's as I was and am. All right, peanut butter. I love anything peanut. And we'll have more peanut butter flavor. Next up, Kit Kat. Oh, hello, Jaded. Thank you. 5 sub gifts. Gift up. Happy Allieween. Just got subs. Anti War Machine just got one. Hurt Boy Bebop. Storm got one. Peach Tastic. Sophie. Wait, I don't know how to say a person's name. I'll just say Sophie. Thank you. Thank you for getting. Oh, Pete. Hey, welcome in, Pete. That you. And you get 10 entries into the giveaway. And Jaded, if you type the word exclamation point incentives, that's plural. There's an S at the end. Let me know what you want to put your. You currently have 15 points you can put towards any of those games for me to play. There are some bangers on that, and I'm always adding to it. Yeah, yeah. I like to give something to everybody who gives something. Like when you guys give me bits or subs or whatever. I like to give y'all something, and the incentives is kind of my way of doing that, and it also kind of is my way to gauge to see what kind of games you want me to play. You will prioritize Pikmin and Kirby. I think you just unlocked Pikmin. You did. You just unlocked Pikmin. Pikmin is unlocked. Rest on Kirby. Okay. I'm gonna add Pikmin 2 to the list. Take place of Pikmin 1. Pikmin 1 unlocked. And we're getting close to unlocking Pokemon. Thank you again, Jaded. I appreciate it. Alright, so we're doing a here. Yeah. I've always wanted this stream. Also, can we get a shout out for Jaded, please? Um, so our next piece. I need to make that a sound here. I should have done that before the stream. I wish I would have thought that. Kit Kats, by the way, later. Yeah, of course, anytime. You can, of course, DM me anytime you want. You can DM me here. You can also do Discord, exclamation point Discord is a good place to reach me. Or any of my social media. Kit Kat, I like Kit Kats. I like the big ones. I like the little ones. These are good. Uh, Danny says A tier. What does the rest of chat have to say about it? What is your concern on Kit Kats? You think they're delicious? Yeah, me too. They're not the first thing I reach for, but kind of like with the Hershey's, these are something I very much look forward to seeing dropped into. So yeah, Kit Kats will be A tier. I think yeah, it looks like pretty much everybody here. All right, next up, these are called 100 grands. I have not had a 100 grand in maybe 20 some years. I do like them. Excuse me. I'm sorry that I keep coughing. I do have a little sinus thing, a little runny nose too. 100 grand bars for those who have never had one of these. They are chocolate with caramel and like crispy rice. Yeah, an old school candy bar. These are like one of the OGs, I think. Been around for a very long time. Your grandparents probably liked this. Yeah, I like this one. It's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as a Kit Kat though. Kit Kat is kind of like my measuring stick for the A rank ones. For me, this one's a B. It's good, but it will probably be in my candy bowl for at least a couple of days. I get to it. Or next up, I think this. Hold on. Sorry. Next up, Reese's Pieces. ET's favorite candy. If you, I love Reese's Pieces. One of my favorites. Um, they're just mini little Reese's, M&M sized. I prefer peanut butter M&Ms too, but I love them both. Genope, happy Allieween, Genope. Welcome in. We're doing Halloween candy tier list, and we're doing a giveaway. I'm giving away a Boo plushie. You can see the details at the top of the screen. Fact, not chocolate. Yeah, they're peanut butter. Um, Peanut butter M&Ms are the best M&Ms. I agree. They're not on this list. There are some M&Ms on this list, but for some reason, peanut butter M&Ms are not on here. I probably could have added them. Peanut butter M&Ms, if they were on here, would be first gone. I love them. Yeah, they're the best M&Ms. I agree. Reese's Pieces. Considering they're not even the best at being Reese's Pieces, but they're still good, I'm gonna also put this into the B category. They're good, but I'm gonna hit up the big Reese's first, and I'm gonna hit up the peanut butter M&Ms first as well. But these are good. I'm going to enjoy these. All right, let's get into something more sweet and tangy. Yeah, they get a set. Gosh, you could just do a whole M&M tier list. As many flavors of M&Ms there are. Okay, next up, we're going to go into something more a little sweeter, a little more tangier, tart, if you will. Tart. It is called a sweet tart. We're just going with the original here rather than try to go through all the flavors of these. Sweet tarts. I like sweet tarts. They're okay. I'm not god tiering these or anything, and they're definitely not on the level of Kit Kats. I enjoy them. I'm not. I'm like I said. I'm not going to immediately like just devour these night one. They're probably going to sit in my bowl for at least a day or two. I'm going to give them a B. And I might be. I might be. I'm probably being a little nice for the sweet tart. My arm. Ugh. All right. Next up is one of my personal favorites. This one is for me first gone. This is right up there with the Reese Cups. Three Musketeers. I love Three Musketeers. Abso freaking lutely god tier candy bar. And what makes it even better is when you hit up that like really nice old couple and they give you a full bar and it's one of these. Those are the best. Like, I always love hitting that house up. They give you like a full on candy bar rather than just a mini or something like that. I absolutely love Three Musketeers. How about you, chat? What do we think about Three Musketeers? How are we feeling about the softness? Easy to bite into. Too chewy or anything? You go BT. Interesting. These aren't going to last in my candy. They aren't even going to make it to the. Because if somebody steals my Three Musketeers, we're going to have a round or two. So I going. You highly recommend them. Not the first thing you're grabbing, but it's probably not going to trade them away either. All right, seems like the consensus is somewhere between God tier and B. I will put them on A tier. It seems to be where we are on Three Musketeers. That's a good middle ground. All right, next up, what are these things? These are pixie sticks. I don't like. I don't like pixie sticks. It's just powdered sugar in a little straw. They're messy. I don't like gimmicky candy. Yeah, I don't like. I don't like candy that I have to like work with to eat. And I feel like if I open up the moment I open up a pixie stick, I'm locked into having to hold that thing. One of my hands are taken up. I might have liked them when I was little because it's sugar and kids just love sugar. Um, these are going straight in. These are going straight into the trash. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to anybody who likes pixie sticks. They're not one of my favorites. All right, let's switch gears here. We're going to talk about Airheads. Airheads, I like Airheads. Airheads are great. Yeah, I might have one for the novelty. Airheads are terrific. Airheads, um, you got many different flavors. Um, you're the green ones, probably my favorite. What's your all's favorite Airheads? Danny says A tier on Airheads. I agree with that. A tier for sure. You like the white one? I don't know if I've had the white one. Good mixing candy? Yeah, it is a good mixing candy. I haven't had Airheads in a while though. My teeth handle them very well. But this is an A tier. Put this here. All right, next up, we got these things. These oh, what are these called? Are these Biddo honeys? I can't see it that well. Is that what these are? First one here. I think it's a Biddo honey. These are. I've gotten these things ever since I was little. Yeah, I agree, Shinope. Yeah, my teeth aren't what they were when I was like, 9 years old, 12 years old. Biddo honeys, they're definitely like bottom of the bag, just kind of collecting dust. It's just like I'll eat these when I'm done with literally everything. I don't hate them. It's just one, they're hard. They're hard to chew. The flavor is okay, but literally I can think of like 20 freaking billion different candies I would rather have. So this is going to be our first one. I think we put into the last gauntlet. I'm not going to trash them because I'll still eat them. But nah, everything else is going to get eaten first. Okay, here comes another one of my favorites, Nestle Crunch. You never had a bit of honey. They're all right. You're not missing. We got Nestle Crunches here. I love Nestle Crunch. I love Nestle Crunch. That's an old school tagline for them. No longer Nestle Crunch in the US. Wait, what? We can't get them anymore? You're kidding. How did this happen? Why? Who do I blame for this? And why is it Genope? You've never had a fresh bit of honey? Oh, they're not distributed by Nestle anymore. Oh, okay, I read that wrong. So they're not. Who makes them here? Is it Hershey's? Who makes Crunch? Ferrara Candy Company. Oh, I was about to protest. I was about to make a sign and go to the White House and tell Trump, we want our Nestle Crunches, mofo. At least they do still exist. I haven't had one in a while. I don't know if I've had one since the company they changed U.S. manufacturers. I hope they taste the same because this is one of my favorite candy bars. I love Nestle Crunches. These are amazing, amazing. Hi, Bitrate. How are you today? How's it going, Bard? Yeah, everybody just calls them Crunch. I'm just saying Nestle Crunch because I want to say the full name for everybody to avoid any. But to me, Nestle Crunch is these aren't gonna like make. They're not gonna make it. Why? Oh, I meant to put. I meant to put. I like them. Yes, we're rating Halloween. Next up, now here is a very polarizing candy. Neck is it Necco or Nico? I've always said Nico. Nico wafers. I know this is a polarizing candy. People either really don't like these or they like these. Yeah, me neither. I love Nestle Crunch. They're so good. Yeah, I love. Now, Nico wafers are something. Like I said, these are very polarizing candy. Um, I don't see these as a Halloween candy myself. I see this as like this is something your grandma has in her. And when you raid the purse and you look for candy, this is the one you don't want to. It's Necco. For me, these are straight into the. I'm not crazy about these. You've had them exactly once. Yeah, they're not the best. Like there's so many better candies. Why are you giving? Hi, Nando. I don't think they taste anything like sweethearts. Sweethearts are tangy and like give you that little feeling in your jaw. Necco wafers are just all to me. Maybe that's just me. They taste like sadness. Yeah. Midright Bard hits it right on the button. Glad you and Nemo are having a good day, Nando. So next up, we got Sour Patch Kids. I love Sour Patch Kids. I love sour candy. These are really good. I know there's different flavors, but for the sake of the tier list, we'll just do the original, which is shown here. The original Sour Patch Kids. I don't know if I've ever gotten them for trick or treat. I don't think I've ever gotten these in my bag. Um, but it is a candy that I will buy when occasion has. And another candy you liked more as a kid than you do. I can see that. They're very much a novelty. Your niece loves them. Aw. You've never had Sour Patch Kids. Well, if you like sour and very sweet, because they're very sugary, you'll like them. Sour Patch Kids. I like Sour Patch Kids. I don't see them as something that I would get in my trick or treat bag though, because like I said, I don't think I've ever got these in my bag. I'm gonna B tier them. They lose a point for not really being a staple of Halloween. Really, I don't know why they're here. He was never allowed to go trick or treat. And I'm sorry, that sucks. I always felt bad for the kids that didn't get to do that. All right, next up, here's another similar type. Here's Nerds. Now we're going to do the original Nerds for the sake of trying to go through the million different flavors of these things. I haven't had Nerds since I was like, I always thought they were just all right. You love Airheads, Kevo? Airheads are great. Yeah, we were talking about those a minute. I do love me some Airheads. What's your favorite flavor, Airhead, Kevin? And Nerds, yeah, they're messy. And a lot of times when you get them, like in the summer, they're all stuck together. You're not a big chocolate person. My brother's like that. Yeah, my brother's not a big chocolate person. He never was. He was he was always more into the candies like, well, kind of like this that were like tangy. You like the watermelon or the mystery? Ooh, red and blue kind. Family took you to the Harvest Festival, Christian festival that you did on Halloween where you can earn tickets to buy candy. So it's Halloween with more capitalism added to it. Cool. Nerds, I'm going to, I hate to say it, straight into the trash. That or I'm trying to trade them to my friend. Here comes what might be my least favorite candy. Me and Danny actually, I think we're talking about this recently. Good and plenty. This is the candy that your grandma didn't even like. Loved it as a kid, but in hindsight, it was. You like good and plenty, okay? But there's a but. There's a but, chat. It's a boutte. It's a boutte. You acknowledge you're not into them either. Yeah, I'm not crazy either. Black licorice is fucking gross. I won't. Yeah, the thing is, like, I like the black Twizzlers. Okay, every now and then. It's not like a candy that I buy regularly. I don't mind black liquor, but Good and Plenty's are like the worst black liquor. Oh, these you can't even trade these to other kids. These are going into the. Oh, Kevo. I love that emote. Every time you put, I just put that toward Pokemon. When it comes to licorice, yeah, I like just about all the flavors. It's good. Speaking of Twizzlers, that's what comes next. I love Twizzlers. Twizzlers is a candy that I buy a lot when I buy candy. The thing is though, I eat them so often, like they'll sit in my Halloween basket in my candy bowl for. Yeah, I'm kind of with Danny here. B tier. I like these, but it's not like something special to me if I get them for trick or treat. It's like, oh, here's this thing that I bought last Tuesday when I stopped off at the gas station. You know, Twizzlers are good. I like them. B tier. I'm with you, Danny. I think that's where we'll put. Now we have another like gummy esque candy. Have dots. I like dots. Dots are pretty good. It gets stuck in your teeth though, and I don't like that. Especially now that I'm older and I've got a few cavities in there. But I do love them. They taste good. Get one of these. Have a toothpick ready. You don't remember liking dots? Fair enough. They do get stuck in your teeth really easy. They're very gummy, very chewy. Even as a kid, they weren't your. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I think these will be B tier. I think this is the middle ground from what everybody's saying here. They're a decent little B. Next up, we have the original M&Ms, the plain M&Ms, just like the chocolate one. You're going to head out at least for now. Might be back later. All right, Pay. If you want to enter the giveaway, be sure to do that. I want everybody to have a chance to get in. Giving away a boo, a cute little boo. Um, yeah, chocolate M&Ms, just normal original M&Ms. These are great. I like these. They're not the best M&M though, because they lose a point for that. I do like them. Uh, for some reason though, I don't associate M&Ms with Halloween. I associate M&Ms with Christmas because every year for Christmas, my mom would get us these canes. that would be full of M&Ms. I don't know if any of you ever got those. So I always associate M&Ms with Christmas. But I always liked getting them for Halloween because they would make me think, hey, Christmas is soon, you know? I like them. They're pretty good. I will A tier them. I would give them first gone, but like I said, there are M&Ms that I like more. Okay, this one is kind of a general chewing gum. Okay, Wrigley's Spearmint, Big Red. These are just different bubble gums. I hate getting bubble gum Halloween. It's definitely like, okay, this house probably had $2 and bought like a bunch of 35-cent gum. I'm not a big gum chewer. I'm not a big gum person. Every gum that I've ever had in my life lasts for like 20 seconds and it's done. Never lasts. I'm not a gum chewer. I'm more of like, if I want something to like refresh in my mouth, like a mint, I'll get like Tic Tacs or something. I'd rather have like something I would just suck on rather than something I got to sit there and, for like chewing and irritates your ears. I know a couple people who've said that before too. I think a lot of people have that issue with gum. Like there are some bubble gums out there that taste yum, but I'm not a big gum chewer. I would rather have pretty much anything for Halloween. Bubble gum is going straight to the trash. Here comes another one of my favorites, Andy's Mints. I do remember getting these into my bag, but I always associate Andy's Mints with Applebee's. Whenever you go to Applebee's, you always get one of these with your dinner. They're good. I love Andy's Mint. Yeah, they are so good. It's chocolate and mint, which is like absolutely one of my favorite combinations. Olive Garden. I think that's what I'm thinking of, Danny. I think that's the restaurant I'm thinking of is Olive Garden. I knew one of those like steak restaurants had them. But I really like Andy's. This is what I would rather have instead of gum if I wanted something minty and refreshing in my mouth. It's a good palate cleanser too. Like if you like have one of these and you're like, hey, you just had your appetizer, and now here comes your entree. Eat one of these real quick, cleans the palate, and it's tasty and yummy, and it's chocolate and mint. These are A tier. These are A tier. What's your real talk, Danny? You've never gotten Andes in your Halloween candy. You know what? I don't think I have either. Now that I actually think about it, I don't think I have either. I always get these at restaurants or I'll buy them at the store, but I don't know if I've ever gotten them because the way they're packaged are kind of a little loose, and people may be apprehensive about giving these just how more conscious we are in today's about Halloween. Next up, I'm going to fully admit something, chat. I have never had runts. This is a Wonka candy. I've never had runts. I'm going to give this one to you, chat. If you all have had runts, give me your critique of runts. Think nerds, but too big, which means I probably would not like. If I don't like nerds, I'm probably not going to like these. The banana ones are good, but that's about it. I like banana flavor. Banana flavored taffy is one of my favorite things. I love banana. Straight to the trash for you. You know what? That's where we're going to put it. If they're like nerds, That's where nerds are. They can join. They can sit right next to the nerds. The nerds and the runts are hanging out in the trash. All right. Speaking of, I just mentioned it. Laffy Taffy. I love Laffy Taffy. I love taffy. My favorite flavor is banana. Um, these definitely for me A tier. These are great. Taffy is so good. I actually wouldn't mind getting some taffy like now. I'm actually kind of in the mood for it. Yeah, it seems like the selection of flavors has dwindled over the years. I can remember like when you go into like 7-Eleven or Go-Mart as a kid, there'd be like a whole row of these things. There'd be like 8 flavors, 8, 9 flavors of them. Now you go and there's maybe like 2, maybe 3 if you're lucky. And I don't know the last time I saw the banana ones. I might have to look around and see if they still have the banana. I love banana. Airheads are just a better Laffy Taffy. My problem is I don't know if Airheads have banana flavor. Only have the banana is my favorite. I don't know if Airheads has banana. I've not had it, and I'll need to change that if they have it. Oh, let's see here. Where did I put Air? I put that in the A tier. I kind of put these things equally. I'm going to also put A tier because these are pretty good. Like I said, next up we have Werther's Original, but before you give your opinion, these are the chewy ones. There are 2 different. We will do the hard ones later. They are on this list. You probably see them there. These are the chewy Werther's Original. Now, when it comes to Werther's, I'd just rather have the hard one, the one you suck on. It's like this mellow caramel and it's perfect. These are kind of hard to chew. I've had them. Yeah, geezer candy does fucking slap. Oh, your grandma's purse is like a haven of candy. Like where, like I want to become a grandma just so that one day my purse, when I open it, I magically just have all of this candy in there, and that or they give me a card that whenever I go to the store, I get all of this automatically included with my groceries. It just has they have separate bags waiting for little old ladies with those strawberry candies, Werther's Originals, and little peanut butter. Yeah, those are great. Yeah, I'm going to straighten to the trash with these because they're just hard to chew. Speaking of geezer candy, here is the ultimate geezer candy. The strawberry bonbons is what we found out the name of these things for the other. Thanks to Danny, he looked it up. I love these things. I don't know who makes them. I don't know where they're created. These things are just the things that magically appear, like I said, in your grandma's purse. And they're so good. Got these. Hi, Phil. Welcome to Candy Tier List. Happy Allieween. Um, yeah, these are going at the top. Those things are the fucking bomb. I love these things. I wish I had right now. Who is Bung Bill? Um, I love these. Next up, Hershey Kisses. For the sake of the tier list, we're just going to focus on the original flavored Hershey. These I don't think there's anything special about Hershey Kisses. Yeah, these would probably be B or last gone for me. They're very low quality chocolate. I think they're better to cook with. Like, here's what my grandma used to do with them. She would make sugar cookies and put a Hershey Kiss in the middle of it. And they were always really good. I like them like that. Those were good. Um, yeah, just a Hershey bar in a funny little cute shape. The holiday commercial is always fun. These are black. Speaking of Hershey bars, here is your classic original Hershey bar. Yeah, unwrapping them is a pain in the butt and it's a mess. Hershey bars, I'd rather have a cookies and cream. I'd rather have a Hershey's with almonds. I would rather have a Hershey's. I would rather have every Hershey bar before I get to the original one. It's just like it's just plain. If you like it, great. A Hershey bar, it's an American classic. There's a whole park for this. A plain Hershey's would be B tier because they're better than a Hershey Kiss. They can sit in the candy bowl for a couple days. They can sit there. And Danny, I think we were talking about this next candy the other day on your stream. I think we were talking about Mike and Ike's, weren't we? Is this one that you like a lot? Yeah, I remember you saying you really like Mike and Ike. I haven't had them in a long time, but yes, I do remember as a kid, I really like these. Mike and Ike's, they're just flavor, like each one is like a flavor bomb in your mouth. Real flavor was discontinued. Sours. I remember those. Sours. Oh my god, like you just unlocked a memory. My youngest brother, that was like his favorite. He loved those. Yeah, I'm gonna put Mike and Ike's. They're great. I like them a lot. Next up, we have another one of my favorites, Snickers. And like once again, I want to, for the sake of trying to go through different types, we're going with the original Snickers. It doesn't include the peanut butter or the any of the other zillions of flavors of Snickers over the years. I love Snickers. I like Snickers ice cream as well. Snickers, those ice cream bars, those Snickers ice cream bars, those are fucking good. I love Snickers, but they're getting harder for me to eat as I get older and my teeth start to decay. It has become a little harder for me to eat Snickers. Much as I love them, they have moved down a peg for me. 10 years ago, these would have been first gone. Now I'm probably going to only eat just because I don't have good teeth. Because I am old. A tier. Next up, here's another candy that we were talking about. You prefer something without nuts? Nuts aren't for everybody when it comes to candy bars. So I totally understand. Next up is some candy we were talking about. Here is another geezer candy that I love. Almond Joys. I love Almond Joys. These are first gone for me. These are not making it to the candy bowl. Um, are mounds on my mounds are not on here. I don't know why they left mounds off. I should have added a few. Mounds, almond joys. I love them. Yeah, I fucking love them. Um, yeah, the coconut, the almond in the middle, and the chocolates, complements it all so much. Just chocolate. Mounds and almond joys are pretty much the same aside from the type of chocolate and the fact that one of them has an almond in it. But yeah, they're very similar. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. And I'm a nut. This is first gone for me. I love these things. Next up, here is another classic OG Baby Ruth. Baby Ruths are all right. They're not bad. That's one of the few ways you can actually enjoy almonds. I love almonds. Them right out of the bag. Your mom likes them, but you've never had one. They're okay. Um, this is a B tier. I really don't have a lot to say about them because I don't eat them often, but they're okay. All right, caramel apple pops. It's been a long time since I've had these. You have to pretend you don't like them. Why do you have to pretend you don't like them? Oh, they're mom's favorite. Okay. Well, that's sweet of you to let her almond joy. I bet she's happy. I haven't had a caramel apple pop in so long that I don't remember if I like them. These might have to go into the I don't know category. Hi Neon, have any of you had the caramel apple pops? It sounds like something that would be really good. Welcome to Allieween, Neon. You've never had them either. You haven't. You haven't, Neon. I'm gonna put these in the I don't know because I haven't. I know I've seen them and have had them, but it's been maybe 30 years since I've had one and I don't remember. All right, next up is another candy bar, another old school candy bar, Charleston Chew, and I live in Charleston, West Virginia. These things are fucking everywhere. They're not bad. They're good. Um, just they're so common. Hi Cassandra, how are you? Welcome to Allieween. Uh, Charleston Chews. I won't say they're going to go straight into the trash, but these are never special to me. These are just like ho hum. These are literally all over the place because I live in Charleston. They're fucking everywhere, and it's just like, oh, it's a candy bar that has the same name as my city. It's like, all right, I get it. It's. People redeeming really. Next up, Mr. Goodbar. My dad liked these. These are okay. It's basically a Hershey's bar with peanuts. What it is. That's how I describe it. They're decent. They're okay. I would put them in the same breath as I would a Hershey. They're good. Those are not on the list, but when we get to the end, if you guys want to do some candy bars that aren't on the list, so hold on to your thought. Mr. Goodbar, yeah, B tier. It's on equal par with Hershey. Uh, Next up we got double bubble gum, double bubble. These things fucking suck. I hate these things. You put them in your mouth and you chew them, and the flavor is gone in like 30 seconds. They do not last. These are going straight into the trash for me. And I always end up with like 8 million of these in my bag. Such a common candy because it's so cheap and they're cheaply made and there's no flavor to them. It's just sugar that wears off in 30. Molasses! Happy Allieween! Yeah, I don't like the double bubble gum. It's fun to say, but yeah. Next up, here's one. Swedish fish. I don't know if I've ever gotten Swedish. Yeah, okay, no, now that I think about it, I have gotten it. Thank you for the shout out for Molasses. You all haven't followed Molasses. She's a good friend of mine. Very fun streamer, very chill. A sweet person who mods for like half of Twitch community. We love our Molasses. Swedish fish are great. I like Swedish fish. Um, not something I. Yeah, Swedish fish aren't sour though. I don't know if I really can compare them. They're not sour. Lingonberry. Swedish fish are good. I like them. I don't really associate them with trick or treat. I kind of just associate Swedish fish with going to the candy store and getting like. But these can be put into BT. Next up, here's a fun one: Blow Pops. Big League Chew. I remember Big League Chew. I used to get that. Um, I love Blow Pops and Tootsie Pops as well. Well, we'll get the Tootsie Pops here in a minute. They're coming up. But Blow Pops are great. I like Blow Pops. Yeah, it looks like Swedish fish are not that popular with the chat. Blue raspberry is a good Blow Pop. My favorite too. I know Danny likes a lot of these kind of suckers. Well, Danny, what is your critique of Blow Pop? Oh, you do that. In the message. They're good. You do prefer Tootsie Pops? Yeah. We'll get the Tootsie Pops here in a minute, though. I'm going to put Blow Pops on A tier. Back to that in a minute. Okay, Fireball. Yum. We got fireballs. I liked these when I was 7 years. As an adult, I'm like, the novelty wore off for me. Danny likes these. Or no, these are bottom tier. Yeah, it's a spicy jawbreaker. There's nothing special about these. Are usually something I would trade to my brothers because they like them. This is straight into the trash for me. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, you're fine, War Machine. Don't worry about it. Next up, Tootsie Rolls. I like Tootsie Rolls. It's another candy that as I've gotten older, it's become harder for me to bite into. I do like Tootsie Rolls a lot. Um, the different flavors, they're great. I like them all, especially those green ones. Those ones like the really good. But the classic chocolate Tootsie Roll, you can't beat it. It's just like it has a distinct chocolatey flavor to it. Delicious. Tootsie Rolls are so good, yes. Hi, Nautical Menace. Happy Allieween. I like that emote. That's a terrific emote. I will A rank. All right, here is something I never got into. Okay, fun dips. I mentioned this earlier. I don't like candy that feels like a chore. I don't like the gimmicky dip this into that, cut this open to do this, or I don't like gimmicky. And it to me it's just like messy, annoying. But yeah, it has that little stick. I just I don't like this kind of stuff. Just this is another one I would trade to my little brother because they like this. It's almost more like a toy. You know? Oh, not you guys. Where would you guys rank? To me, this is going straight to the trash. But I mean, I'm anxious to what you all say. Yeah, yeah. This was one. This is one I would. It's F for me because I'm gonna trade it to my brother. I'm not you gonna mess with these. But let's bounce back with something that I'm gonna put on my S tier. Tootsie Pops. These are my favorites. I love these. I love Tootsie Pops. I fucking love Tootsie Pops. Sign me up all day. Every flavor I love. I love all of the flavors. The classic commercial, the owl. Everybody knows that commercial. How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsies? Let's find out. A one, a two, three. How many licks does it take to get to the center Tootsie center of a Tootsie Pop? World may never know. Yeah, I would love to have a bucket of these. Yeah, I love getting these in my are the best. The next up, I don't know if this really counts as a candy, but fruit roll-ups. Has anybody ever gotten a fruit roll-up in their Halloween bag before? Because I don't think I ever have. And I don't think I've eaten a fruit roll-up since I was like 7 or 8 years old. I loved them when I was a little kid. Absolutely loved them. You've never gotten them in a Halloween bag. Yeah, I don't think I have either. This is like not even in the candy aisle. This is like in the aisle where like fruit gummies and gushers and shit like that. Yeah, they are good. They're very sweet and flavorful. Foxling, happy Allieween! Welcome to Candy Tier List. Even though the thing we're currently ranking is not technically Halloween candy, it's a fruit roll up. Thank you for shout out for Foxling. Um, yeah. I'm not going to put these in the trash. These are going to be last gone because I just don't see these as Halloween candy. And it's not something I ever got in my bag. Like the chocolate one. It's a good candy. It's just if this was to find its way into my Halloween candy bag, it would be one of the last things I would go for, just because, like, something you take to school with you as a snack and eat every day. Here comes a fun one, Gushers. I like Gushers. Guys like think Gushers are terrific. Gushers are yummy. Anti-War Machine says they're delicious. Oh, hello. Have a raid. Welcome in, friends. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, you were playing Ocarina of Time. Oh, I love Ocarina of Time. We're huge Zelda fans around here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome in, that Welsh Karen. Thank you. Appreciate that. Happy Allieween to you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope your stream was so much fun. What have you followed? Do now. I follow. Take that follow. Super shout out. How has Ocarina of Time been? One of the all-time great video games, right? Love Ocarina. I'm a huge Zelda fan. Let me tell you a little bit. Welcome in the infamous Q. Ooh, the infamous Q. Ooh, mysterious. My name is Allie. I am the owner of the Zelda Hub. Proud trans woman. I stream 5 or 6 days a week. I play a lot of Nintendo, Zelda, RPGs, and old games. Currently on stream, we've been doing Pokemon Legends CA. Today we are doing Allieween. We are doing a Halloween candy tier list. We're getting down to the nitty gritty on this. Here in a little bit, I'm going to be playing Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door Randomizer. Nice to meet all of you. DA has been. I've really been enjoying. There's parts of it that are pretty hard, but I'm enjoying it a lot. How are you enjoying Ocarina of Time? How far are you in the game? We play a lot of Ocarina of Time randomizers here. Probably a little too much sometimes. You're about halfway through a rando. Oh, you do randos too. We would get along so good. I'm glad I followed you. You're another rando person I can watch. I love watching people do randos. They're so much fun. Randomizers has brought so much life to classic games. Like whoever came up with this idea deserves $1 million. You're teaching your friends so you can do a multiplayer one. Oh, that's so cool. Bringing more people into the randomizer community. I love that. Aw, you're awesome, Karen. Karen is also my mama's name. I like your name. Um, if any of you need to raid and run though, please practice post-stream self-care. Go get you some food, some rest, stretch, whatever you got to do. If you want to hang out here though, you're more than welcome. We're having a lot of fun. We have a giveaway going on. Anybody who gives subs, or donates 500 bits or more gets put into a giveaway for a Baboo plushie. And if you do 5 gift subs or more, which are 35% off for this stream only, you get ×2 put onto your entries. You'll get 10 if you, etc. Adrenaline rushes. I love that emote, Karen. So cute. Yeah, we're doing a candy tier list, and we were getting ready to talk about Gushers. I like Gushers a lot. Gushers are great. It's another candy though that I don't put into the Halloween candy category, and I don't know why they're here. Kind of the same as fruit roll-ups. These are good, but I don't know if I've ever gotten Gushers in my Halloween bag before. Like I said, I don't even think these are in the Halloween candy aisle. I can be proved wrong on that. Well, it's a candy. It's just not a Halloween candy. So I'm gonna put these into the last gone, not because I hate them, but just because this is something that like you can buy every day of the year. Like not. So next up, Haribo gummy bears. I like gummy bears, but I can think of a million candies I would rather have first, and I'd rather have sour gummy worms. If I had gummy. Haribo, is that how you say it? I always said Haribo. Haribo. Okay, thank you for fixing my pronunciation. They're all right. I used to get the mini bags of them when I was a kid, and okay. Like I said, I would rather have sour gummy worms. Those I like. They're not on this list, but if we had sour gummy worms, they would go in first gone. These are going to go into the last gone. Now comes one of the big boys. Here we are. Yeah, they're good. They aren't. They aren't really, are they? They are. They're kind of like a little up sometimes. You gotta get like fresh. How about the real Werther's original? The ones you suck on, the hard candy. These are first gone for me. I love these things. Werther's are the ultimate grandpa candy. I can remember the wholesome commercials from when I was a kid of some old person giving their kid one of these, and it was cute. These are godly. I'm with Chad here. S tier. Yes, yes. Give me like 3 bags of these. Give me a case of these poured in my house. I love them so much. I think we're all universally in favor of Werther's original. We've only got 2 rows of candy. We're almost done. Next up, we have the Heath. This is one of my dad's favorites. He liked these. I like these. These are unique. These are different than like just your typical old school candy bar. These had like a little bit of a bite to them. Something different about these. I like Heath bars. There's a lot that I like more. These are good. Heath bars are not terrible. Um, I'll put them in the B rank because there's a lot I would rather get to first. Good, and I went to have them from my dad. Actually, I would just let him have them because like they were his favorite. I usually just would just let him have them. All right, chat. Here comes the big. And I know there's somebody in this chat who fucking loves these, and I think they know who I'm talking about. It's a Butterfinger, Bart Simpson's favorite candy bar. The Butterfinger. Homer will never have one. He will try to steal from Bart, but Bart will be like, don't have a cow, man. Butterfinger to me is A tier. I would put it S tier, but I think that Fifth Avenue is better. It's a better Butterfinger. I do really like Butterfinger. And Butterfinger is good in ice cream, cookies, and so many other things. Keith is an A for you. Keith is good. I knew that was S for you. I knew Butterfinger was one of your favorites. I do like Fifth Avenue a little more because I can chew them better. Because I take one bite into a Butterfinger, and instantly there's like a million things in my, and I'm spending like the next 20 minutes of my life picking the stuff out of my teeth. But they're so good though that they're worth it. They're worth the hassle. I will give Butterfinger A tier. They're pretty great. All right, here comes a classic. I don't know if I associate the next candy with Halloween, but I definitely associate these with like the movie theater, having worked at one for 2 years. Hot tamales. I never was too crazy about these. Oh, F tier. Danny does not like. Danny does not approve. No hot tamales. Neon. Thumbs down from Neon. Yeah, I think I'm with you guys. These are ones that I'm going to try to trade to a brother or a friend. These are going straight into the trash. But we're going to bounce back with the next one with another candy that I like, lemon heads. I like lemon heads a lot. I used to, now for Halloween, you would get those single ones that came in like a little wrapper. You can also get like this box form at like the dollar store or at the once again the movie theater is something I associate these with. I like lemon heads a lot. I haven't had one in a while. I could go for one. I could just pop one right in right now and be happy. I like these. There's a lot that I like more, of course. If I'm going to go sour, I would rather have sour gummy worms. But these are a solid B, I think. And for some reason, I guess we've got Tootsie Rolls on here twice. We've already talked about these, so I'm just putting them up here to the other. Next up, Jolly Ranchers. I like Jolly Ranchers. Um, yeah, I'm with you, Danny. A tier, lots of good different flavors. What's everybody's favorite Jolly Rancher? A tier for Neon. Okay. Which one does everybody like the most? Blue raspberry is a really good choice. That's got to be up. I like the watermelon one a lot too. Green, yeah, watermelon. That's that. I like how Neon says green. Like, you're like that meme that has Butthead, and he's got the slushy. Like, I like blue. Blue is my favorite. I don't have to time either, Neon. It's like, oh, this one's my favorite color. I like this one the best. But yeah, blue raspberry and watermelon were always the two that I like. So they're all pretty good. Yeah, A tier for that. Next up is probably more of, like I said, this is another movie theater can. I don't know if well, yeah, I do get them for Halloween. They come in those little mini boxes. Um, Junior Mint. Red is cherry, green is green apple, pink is watermelon. Thank you for correcting me. So green apple is the one I like. Junior Mints, you never had them. Closest you ever had is the York. I like it's York. Yeah, York is coming up on the list here. So we'll get to that when it comes up. Junior Mints are all right. I like them. I get them sometimes when I go see a movie. When I feel like fucking spewing $7 out for fucking candy. But mints aren't terrible. But they're not my favorite chocolate mint candy. So I would rather have Andes. I'd rather have a York. These are going in the B category. All right, here is one that I've been curious to hear you all talk about. Ring pops. What do you guys think about ring pops? Peppermint patties are a yeah. We got those coming up here in a minute. S tier for Danny. Can't really wear them if you're not like six, but the candy is fantastic. The candy itself, yes, tastes really good. A tier for neon, but like, yeah, we're adults now. We don't have little tiny fingers anymore. You can't wear them, and that to me, that's part of that candy. And that does, I would S tier this, but having not being able to wear it and having to you'd have to awkwardly hold it or just keep it in your mouth like a pacifier. I don't want to do that, so it loses a point for me. I'm definitely not the demographic for this, but they're really good. Next up, we have a payday bar. My grandma liked these. My grandma liked paydays. Paydays are decent. If you like peanuts and if you like caramel, a good combination. Paydays. They're pretty good, actually. Yeah, I like them a lot. These might be A tier for me. I enjoy a good pay, and I like the other. I like the other kind of payday more, where you get money. There's a chocolate spin. Have not had the chocolate one. I bet that is good though. Wouldn't that just be Snickers though? Wouldn't it just be like copying what Snickers? I'm sure they're delicious. Chocolate, peanuts, and caramel together is a good. I want to A tier this. All right. I don't know how, but every year for Halloween as a kid, at least one of these found my full sized one of these would always find its way in my bag, and that is a Toblerone. Um, Crazy about Toblerone. I think they're kind of hard, and for some reason, I associate these with traveling, and I don't know why I do. You've never had a Toblerone? Just like I've only had them a handful of times, and every time I bite into one, I feel like I'm going to cut my mouth open. These are going to go to the trade box for brothers. Maybe I could push this off on one of them for a solid Snickers. Speaking of M&Ms, M&Ms. For me, if I'm going to put plain M&Ms as A, these are S tier. They're not as good as peanut butter M&Ms, but these are a very, very close second for me on the. I really like peanut. They're terrific. Peanut. They're not my favorite M&M, but I like them more than plain M&Ms. My favorite M&M is peanut butter. They're not on the list for some fucking reason, but I really, really do like peanut. These are S rank for me. You're not a fan of the peanut. These I will meet you guys in the middle, and I will put these next to other. I'll meet you in the middle. All right. Next up is a candy bar. I have to admit, yeah, they are pretty good. I like them. I have never had a Mamba. Has anybody had this candy bar? MAMBA. I don't know this one. I've never had this. I've never even heard of this. Is this even something that's available in the United States? They're very good taffy. Okay, you like them, Danny. Okay, chat likes them. I've never had it. I would definitely try this because I like taffy. So I would definitely give it a try. They sell them at HEB. Oh, okay. All right, I will take your words for it, and I will put these in A tier for you. I will take chat's. All right, here comes another classic candy. How do you guys feel about Milk Duds? We're getting close to the end. I'm kind of like Milk Duds. Like once again, I I did get these in my Halloween bag, but I associate them with the movie theater. Rollos. Aren't those on the fucking list? Love Rolos. Yeah, I'm with you, Danny. Rolo is better. Oh, look at all those sheep. That's why Danny did this. Yeah, Rolo. Rolo would be might be first gone for me. These are like a step under. I'll hear these. I would probably give him first guns, but like it was pointed out in the chat, Rolo is just a better version. Better cold though. Yeah, I know a lot of people like to put them in and make them cold. I do that with Reese cups. I put my Reese cups in my. I don't freeze them. Some people do that. I don't want to go that far with it. Okay, here comes a big candy bar. We're going with the original Milky Way. I love Milky Way. I think they're great. They're terrific. These are very high on the list. Milky Ways are one of my favorites, especially the special dark. Even though we're not rating the special dark, I like the original a lot. This for me is S tier. This is top of the line. Oh yeah. Okay. Here comes the um competition to something we did earlier. Now and laters. These are like basically starbursters. Like now and later. Now and laters are pretty. These are good. I like them a lot. Had them many times in my. Yeah, I can definitely fuck with some now and later. I would say now and laters. A tier. A tier. Red, pink, or yellow? Maybe probably the pink ones. All right, chat. We've all been trick or treating. You get to that one house of that one lady who's very health conscious, and she throws a fucking apple in. How do you feel about getting an apple in your trick or treat? The fucking apple. You've everybody's gotten at least one apple. I mean, I like apples. Take it out of the bag and throw it back at her. Oh, Neon, you're great. I love you, dude. I love you. I like apples. Don't get me wrong, especially a green apple. They're my favorite. I don't want one. I'm out for. I appreciate like their hearts are in the right place. I get that they're trying to be health conscious because we've already got like mounds of candy in the bag, and here's a fucking apple. It's like I love apples, but come on, I can have an apple every day of the year. Trash, trash. And here comes one that I haven't had in a long time. How do you guys feel about rape? To me, this is another movie theater candy. Not something I really associate with trick or treat, but these are all right. They're chocolate covered raisins. I love raisins. Raisins aren't on the list, but I like. If you're going to give me fruit, give me those little mini boxes of raisins. I love those. Those would be S tier. You don't like raisins, Neon? Aw. Danny loves raisinette. I like them. I'll meet you in the middle on it and put them in B. Like I said, it's not even something I associate with Halloween. All right, so we made fun of the apple. Have you ever gotten a toothbrush from someone giving out Halloween trick or treat? Has anybody ever gotten a toothbrush in their bag? You have. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if I have or not. I don't remember. I don't think I have. Neon, you said the same thing I did. I would not want them to give me this. I feel like this is almost insulting. This is like, okay, I get it with the apple. At least you're still giving the kids something to eat, something, a treat. At least you're doing that. This is just kind of being a dick. I don't want your toothbrush. If I wanted a new toothbrush, my mom would have bought me one. All right, chat. How about the original Skittles? How do you guys feel about the OG Skittles? I like Skittles. Skittles are pretty yummy. They have become Skittles are S tier for you. Skittles are pretty great. They've become a little harder for me to chew as I've gotten older because they're a little tough to bite into. They're A for me. They're pretty great. All right, I think somebody mentioned these earlier. I think it was Dan. Um, Sweethearts. B tier for Danny. Toothbrush. It's a great tool, but I already have a tooth who gives out candy. Does not give out. Yeah, we got Sweethearts next. Sweethearts. Eh, like battery sugar. Are those Smarties? Oh yeah, those are smart. Those are Smarties. Smarties. B tier. Yeah, they're nice. Something sugary sweet. They're not like crazy good, but yeah, they're. Okay, we mentioned this a little bit ago. Starburst. To me, if I'm going to put now and later's in A tier, I feel like I got to put Starburst in the same because I think they're pretty much equal to each other. Yeah, A tier for Star. I think they're pretty equal. Got the same flavoring, and Starburst might actually have more flavor. I think they're about equal though. Is with them. Pretty much the same thing. What about sugar daddies? Has anybody ever had a sugar daddy? And keep your jokes to yourselves, Joel. Keep your jokes to yourself. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Make all the jokes. Sugar daddies. I never was crazy about. You already took it the other way. That you were meant to. Why I did the joke. I didn't care for this. This is like one of the last candies that I would personally ever touch. They're not the worst things in the world, but they're definitely going to be at the bottom of the can. Never had them. You're not missing. All right, I've waited all tier lists for this. All right, chat. How do y'all feel about candy corn? I like them. And here's something fucking hilarious. I got blocked on Blue Sky yesterday evening over candy corn. I fucking love these things. So this guy, I don't know him. He's a I don't know him. He probably followed me through some one of those Blue Sky lists. Assuming that's how he followed. He posted, "I hate candy corn." And I'm like, "Oh, that sucks." I was like, I said something to the effect of like, "Ah, I really like candy corn. I know that people don't like it, but I like it." And he's like, "Sorry for your loss." And I'm like, "What am I losing? I like these." And then he comes back with, I was like, "No, no." The way I said it's like, "Yo, kid, I like these." I thought he was younger, and I wasn't trying to be like. He was like, "You're aware that I'm older than you, right?" And I just kind of laughed. I really didn't know how to respond to that. And then he blocked me. Like, wow, candy corn really gets up your ass, huh? Whatever. The bear list. No, I like candy corn. I like it a lot, actually. I might get a bag of it next time I go to this. These are A tier for me. And the internet can cry. Because I know the internet likes to whine over things other people like. Next up, big candy bar here. Personal favorite, Twix. 2 for me, none for you. I love Tears. I love Twix. I love Tears. I do like Tears too when I make grown men cry or Blue Sky. But yeah, live and let live. It's like, dude, I'm sorry you don't like them. That's fine. Everybody's got different taste buds. I like them. Yeah, Twix is S tier. I fucking love Twix. Twix is great, and you get 2 of them. That's what makes it even better. You get 2 in 1, no matter what. Twix are terrific. Oh, did you get a Halloween ad? That's how fitting. Then next up we have Warheads. Warheads. I liked these a lot when I was a kid. I think it's definitely a candy that a lot of people grow out of. I don't think I've had Warheads in years. I did really like them as a kid, and I really liked getting them in my trick or treat bonus candy. Full size version. Heck yeah, the full size bars are always the best. Gift from Jeebus. Warheads. Give them a B. There's other sour candies I'd rather. I'd rather have the Sour Patch Kids. I'm actually going to put Warheads one below because I'd rather have the Sour Patch Kids or sour gummy worm. All right, we got 3 left. Coming up next, Whoppers. I really like Whoppers. My grandma used to buy me these a lot. She liked them too. They used to come in like that. Looked like a milk carton. I don't know if they still do or bought them in for. Yeah, I like Whoppers a lot. These are really good. Little malted chocolate ball. Whoppers and Whoppers are okay. Fair. They're probably, I think, a solid B. Comes another one of my favorites. We have 2 left. There are 2 that I really like. First off is York Peppermint Patty. These are S tier for me. These are going right up here. I love York peppermint patch. I think they're just when it comes to chocolate and mint. Oh, they're great. I love them. You've never had them, Neon? Oh, if you like chocolate mint, you know what though? That makes me want to move Andy's mints to the top too, because I like them just. I'm gonna move that. Yes, yes, and yes. I love York. All right, we have one left, chat. That is the Zero Bar. I love Zero Bars. I had one fairly recently. Reminded just how much I do like Zero Bars are very fucking love. This is another stepping around. S tier candy bar zeros are good. Your ex love those. X has good taste in candy. I love zero. Definitely. If you guys, can we mention score? Someone mentioned score bars earlier. Those were not on the list. Those would be an A tier for me. I like score bars. Those are really good. I haven't had one in a while, but anytime I've ever had them, I've really enjoyed them. So they would be A tier. If you guys want to mention any other candy bars that didn't get put on this list, you can feel free to jump in now with your like your case for a bar. If you Reese's Fast Break is a great one. That's an S tier. Yeah, I'll put that on the top of it. Reese's any Reese's bar, whether it's Fast Break or Nutrageous or any of those are all going to be in my S tier. I do like just about anything Reese's done. There isn't much I'm going to complain about. I'm thinking if there's anything I want to add. Ugh. I can't really come up with anything off the top of my head. Well, yes, there is one. Fifth Avenue would be SS tier for me. It would be the ultimate candy bar. It's my favorite candy bar that exists. Fifth Avenue, chocolate and peanut butter, my two favorite things mashed together. Uh, Fifth Avenue candy bar is absolutely. If I could get my hands on a case of these, oh my god, I would be in heaven. I'd probably weigh 700 pounds by the time I got to the bottom of that. But I love Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue would be in its own tier by itself. It is my favorite. So out of all of these, and even the ones we didn't post, what is everybody's favorite candy bar of all time? Or Halloween candy? It doesn't have to be a bar. It can be anything. What is your favorite candy or candy? What do you? What does everybody get? Mine is just the aforementioned Fifth Avenue. Probably Reese's. But he's loving the king size Hershey's cookies and cream. That's a good one, Strap. That's a good one. What's the first candy bar we did today? Cookies. It did get pretty highly ranked. Did rank it. Hmm. All right, this was a lot of fun. We're back now. Thank you all for part of this fun and educational tier list. I had a blast. We're going to now transition over to gameplay, if y'all don't mind, because that's kind of what we do around here is play video. Do you mind? Okay. Go. Do a little thing around here called playing video games. Okay, so here is what I'm playing. I'm doing Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door randomized. Taking all of the items in this game, and even the party members, our abilities, coins, everything, and it has randomized them all. Go ahead. All right, Danny, enjoy making pizza. We've even got the music randomizing in this game. Yeah, I'm one of those sickos that like the game. Alright, I'm gonna stretch first because I need to. Oh, that feels. Alright, we're gonna get started with this. I did one of these in an archipelago recently, which is the only way you can play them, so I'm technically doing a one-person archipelago. You're rehabbing? Good luck on that. Wish you the best. I swore there was something. I did start off with the strange sack, which allows us to hold double items. $10. Which we can't hold because I'm max money. Should have got these first. Here's a couple shine sprite. Take this power plus. A good badge. Worry about this up here? Nope. I've also chosen to start off with paper mode just because that allows us to get around the map quicker in certain spots. It is very helpful. I think there's anything I can do. Oh, I went down. Oh god. Oh, this is so running. I swear there's something. It's... And I chose my starting partner to be Bobbery because he's just so useful. Walk him and get this out of the way. Go in and out here. Yeah. Frankly. Hit the button too quick and didn't see what badge that was. What did he give me? Oh, he upgraded my hammer. We got level 2 hammer already. could totally take this. Yeah, we're starting off strong. I do apologize if y'all hear me hitting my A button. It sticks. Need to get a new controller. And that right there, messing that up, was as a result of that. Oh, thank you, Anti-War Machine. He got bonked. I think he always automatically gets... He missed. Yeah, go cry to your mama. The Trouble Center. We don't have to do those in it. We can. We need, like, the money or something, but we don't have to. Completely optional. Star Piece. The remake is great. That is a one of the crystal stars up there. So we know where one of those are. What are you saying no to, War Machine? Something to get. Yeah, there's a crystal. We can't get it yet, though. Got the L emblem? We'll put that on. That on too. Now this is Paper Louise. You're playing No Man's Sky? Sounds like a good time. Hope you're enjoying. There's an elevator key too for the X-Naut base. Money badge. Fun fact, you can do not fuck with the lottery in the randomizer. It will crash the game. Found that out the hard way the other day. HP Plus partner. Okay. Wrong way. Oops. Star piece. We don't have to mess with the Pianta parlor. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever won anything. The millions and zillions of times I've played this game of the year, I don't think I've ever won. That back there is vanilla. It's a vanilla star piece. One of the good things about this randomizer is no matter what, we will always get a minimum of 10 experience battle. At least a minimum. The battling is kind of worth it in this. In normal, you would probably get like 8 for that or something. And coins. An ultra shroom. Sweet! Can't get this until we get flurry, and then even after that, we'll need boat mode. Yeah, the abilities are also randomized into. Go back down there because I can go. Air brake. Shit. That's a problem I'm going to have with this A button constantly messing up on me. Is sometimes I'm just going to fall. Timing is off on my super guard, ASC. Just gonna come at this from the other. Plus, there's stuff over here. How many sprites do I have to do? I need one. This is just one of the early people. Yeah, it's just the one that wears the bucket on it. Nothing we need to worry about. It has nothing to do with the randomizer. A couple things in here. Cola. That'll be used for the Steelhawk key later. Never got that in my last run. Certain areas of this game do chug a little, so I apologize. This is definitely something that is in beta. Keep that in mind. For Shine Sprite, we can upgrade Bobbery. We got Hoops! Hoops is ours! Got a partner! Check this shop. This isn't the shop. This is the not shop. Got Whack-a-Bump. Okay. Take it. You can buy unlimited Whack-a-Bumps. Shroom. Blimp ticket. There's access to Glitz Pit immediately. Take this. Earthquake and Whacka. Whack. Whacka. There's something actually in. I think I gotta have the next boot upgrade. Well, that's cool. We instantly got Limp access and coops. Okay, it's just another one of you. Actually, are you the one that, like, lets us get double stuff? I may go ahead and take you up on that. Yeah. Give me the special path. Could potentially get the extra EXP, which is always welcome. Can't get over there yet because I don't have airplane. To upgrade Bobbery. Maybe something on. Whack it. Whack it. I know it's. Yeah, frankly follows us around until we get I think until we get Power Smash. He doesn't do anything though. Got big boy bomb, big boy Scottish bomb. Okay, so we got pits, we got a glint tick. We can go to the glitz pit, I guess. Up there. Get all of that started. Oh wait, there's something in here actually. Glad I came back here. Here it is. We got card key 1 for the X-Not bait. Gonna need to get those special boots to start seeing what's in the panels. A little chilly in here. I'll be save every now and then, you know, just to be. I did not mean to go that way. Venom Spray. Guess we could start working on getting Hoops up. I like getting him all the way upgraded because he got Fire Shell. Fire Shell, to get into the ice area, is really great to have because of those asshole ice piranhas. Be right back, Chad. I'm gonna let this cutscene go. I'm gonna go turn my heat up just a smidge, little bit chilly. My nose is cold. My little nose is cold. Alright, that should be better. Willy Willy. I'm back. Yeah, Blitz Pit does chug a bit, so I apologize. Hey, there's our boots! And a dried shroom. Yeah, we can find the hidden panels now. Here. Don't want the end on. Guess I'll buy this. I'll buy this. Not much, really. Green looks like a key. Station key 1. That was one I had trouble finding in the last one. Star piece. Ice Smash. That's good for Keelhaul Key. Alright, what you gonna give me? Attack effects. I'll put it on. For fun. Might as well put... I have them on. Take them off later. Things right. Another whack-a-bump. Star piece. A good thing we got Hoops when we actually get whack it. Panel. Here it is. Unsimplifier. We'll never use that. If we had Flurry, we could go upstairs here and grab some. Oh yeah, we gotta do the cutscene. And the checks sometimes in this game are locked behind cutscene. Just how the game is And unfortunately, we can't skip them. So we'll just have to dip our way through it. I do not have the spoons for voice acting. Plus, there's no way I could give justice to Rockhawk when we have a Danny. He's the best Rockhawk. Another thing, when you're doing the Glitz Pit and Grubba gives you the conditions for the fight, those are turned off. We don't have to worry about the conditions. We just have to win. Double pain. Uh, People who are masochists. Alright, this door, right? Oh, that's the champions. Vince McMahon himself here. Love cutscene. Oh, it's itchy. Probably one of the slower chapters as far as like getting checks, but it's probably best to get it out of the way. It is my favorite chapter in Vanilla game. Yeah, do that in a minute. I can't get this. This doesn't spawn in until later. I think we have to have the Yoshi at the spawn. Can't interact with any. And we wait. This little area right here likes to chug a little, so apologies in advance. I think that's more dolphin oriented than BS or what you call it. Bonk. Get bonked. Normally we would have to appeal to the crowd first, but don't have to. Like I said, those are actually turned off. We can just one-shot them. Money. I like how Frankly's just peeking at us. Hey Josias, how's it going? How you doing? Hi Ashes. It's fun watching you and Aki and Casey and everyone last night. Vamp. Yeah, I had no issues at all on the set. It ran smooth like butter. Appreciate you taking the time for making me a tutorial. You all are adorable. I love you for death. You're one of my favorite people. Can we get a shout out for Ashes and just well, we already shouted out Josias earlier. We had to give you props earlier, buddy, for all the help you did helping us set this up. Danny has. How's your day been, Josias? I know you said you were having a busy day today. Howdy. Having a lunch break? What you having for lunch? There's chicken in it, so it's a win. Chicken am good. I think there's a bonky spot in here. Oh. I didn't mean to. It was a mistake. I think we can go get the egg now. This. Thing is, I can only get so far as to armored harriers right now, unless I get my Yoshi. He's the only one that can hurt them. Drawbones. Too bad I don't have fire drive. Whoops. Oh. Here we go. Egg time. Nope, it's... And heal up. Doesn't hurt. Plus our FP is a little low. I like to make these battles as quick as I can. That felt good. Over to good old Bopper. Bopper. Just everybody's favorite asshole, Lakitu. I hate when they go into their ball form. Can do nothing about it. There we go. Okay, double star points. It'll get us a level up. I'll start BP. Now is it egg pum? Yep. Time to get egg. Egg. I just forget how to do this. There we go. We get egg. I don't have airplane mode. I can't get. Back to back to camp. Back here. Things. Boots. RP. Here we go. Palace key for the pallet. Our piece. Let's do a 6. I have more if I want to go buy more, but a million of them in the game. Pick free. County spot. Guess I was wrong. Need boat mode to get over there. Have any modes yet, except for paper mode. Reminds me, there's stuff in the sewers we can. Quite a few things. And we also have access to a couple other areas as well. Now that we got the super hammer, we can get to the village, and we can get to the Boggly Woods. Piece. Old letter. And a chance. Down here first. Couple things we can. Welcome back, Nautical Menace. That's vanilla. Oh, that's the Ragged Diary for the ghost. That's a shine sprite. Ghost Toad will want that. We can actually go into, well, actually we need the train ticket. I can't get what's in this chest right now, but there is a monkey. Need you two to move. Copper jump, not bad. also go back here. Get this set into motion. Get the rest now. Not of momentum. Already got one of those. Now we have two of them. Not gonna go in this pipe yet. This. Move. Star piece. Things in here I can grow. Oh, wait a minute. No plane. No airplane. Corner, something behind. I can open the door if I want, but it's pointless to go through it right now. We wouldn't even be able to hurt the Shadow Queen. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of those. A million of them in the game, so I guess that's about normal. Need the next hammer upgrade to get to the next set of these. What we can do in these two pipes. Ugh. Stretchy. Yeah. Oh yeah. That sucks. Good in here. Here's one of the black keys. That's for the boat. Shops have been kind of hit or miss, haven't they? Or if there's a flippy place here or not. Hey, General White back there, you troll. They turned that off from the randomizer, thank God. Nobody wants to... There's one. Hey, look. An extra coops. Too bad I didn't have coops out right there. Would have seen 2 coops. Dollars. Get the butt kicked. Firefly. Check these bushes, because some of them have things. And the tree. Well, we have the strongest hammer in the game now. So there's now access to Keelhaul Key and Ashley Heights. That's a big get. Just love getting these. We don't get a POW block. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to deal with the next enemy. It's in one of these little things. These guys we can take out easy. Cross that bridge when we get to it. Come on, I jumped him. Sometimes enemies here will have power. Get one. I don't know if that's randomized or not. Not even that time. Oh, there's a power block. Hopefully they let me have it. And they did not. Yeah, a little worried here. Plus partner. And another star piece. How to do this. Can't jump on them and I can't hammer them. Robbery, do it. Try to bomb them? Oh. We have Sweet Treat. Might not be able to fight these right now. Super Guard? I can Super Guard them. Okay, this is how we'll do it. Gotta get good scrub. Try this too. Yeah. Got him. Too soon. Oh, those little bombs don't hurt. Here we go. One way to do it. Good to know for future rounds. Don't have any Quake Hammer or anything like that to flip them over with. You can Super Guards. Somehow counted that as a... They somehow counted that as a first strike. I'll take it. That's an Ultra Strike. Really good item. On Sprite, I think I have enough to... Other ready up. Other level up. Blech. Brain. Start braining, please. Turn on. Alright, it's time for Quiz Boy. Josias is here. One of his favorite characters. But alright, this is oops. Gotta stop hitting D. Gain, I believe. True. Hill Castle. Oh. And speaking of pipes, Fuzzyland. I'm not the fight. Hey, it's another black key. It's for airplane mode one. One that gives you airplane mode in Ella. We can actually go open that chest. I had poops out. Could have one-shotted all of them. Aha! Oh. break. Are any of you guys going to watch cartoons with us in Discord after the stream this evening? Anybody looking forward to that? I'm going to watch Halloween cartoons. What we got? It's just a key restore. Need to go upgrade. Oops. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Hey, I got it again. Oh, I missed. Now we gotta go fight the gold fuzzy. It's a Luigi. Hi, Arcade. Hey. Welcome back, Ad Breakers. Happy Allieween. Hi, Marie. Happy Halloween to you too. It's Allieween, yeah. And happy Friday. Hope you're both having a good day. You don't celebrate? That's perfectly fine, but happy Friday to you. This is my favorite one too, Marie. I love this. And this is a randomizer. I love the Thousand Year Door. This is my favorite, one of my, this is probably like my second or third all-time favorite video game. I love this game. And being able to do a randomizer of it, that's just like, that makes it even better. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is a terrific game. I need to stream more of those games. I've got a couple of them on the list that I need to play that you guys have unlocked through it. And also, we're also doing a giveaway today for everybody who just came in. We're doing a giveaway for a Boo plushie from Super Mario. All you got to do is gift sub, sub, prime sub, or give 500 bits. And if you do 5 or more gift subs, which is 35% off right now, you get ×2 entries into the giveaway. And everybody you give a gift sub to is also in the giveaway. You have played and beaten Mario Luigi Superstar Saga. You played a piece of Partners in Time and a demo for Bowser's Inside Story. Bowser's Inside Story is my favorite of those. I love that game. That's all we can do in this area. Oh, let's go see what we can find in Boglywood. Actually, really quick, have a check right over here we can grab real fast. We can go open up this black chest. Arcade! Thank you so much! 5 sub gift bomb. That's 10 entries for you. Let's see who's got subs. Hold on. Being attacked. Marie got one. Foxling, Dusima, Josias got one of my mods. And the Firmer Donkey. That's a good name. Thank you so much. Thank you, Arcade. That means a lot. You are now in the running for the Boo plushie. Also, Arcade, if you type !incentives, that is plural. Let me know what game you want to put. You currently have 15 points now. Let me know what you want to put that towards for me to play in the future. There's 4 games in this. I can tell you the game. The Firmer Donkey is a cool name, isn't it? That person needs to show up and be like, yo, hey, I'm the Firmer Donkey. I'm firmer than all other donkeys. Some people come up with really good Twitch. The last one is misspelled? Oh, I misspelled Pigman. Thank you for telling me. Alright, what item are we getting? 10 coins. Wow. You saw me change it? Yeah, I have it up on my laptop. Alright, we got that. Let's go to the Bogley Woods. Yeah, let me know which game you want to put your points toward. You currently have 15. You can literally put all points into option A. Kirby. Good choice. I love Kirby. So, let's see. Kirby Superstar Ultra can literally get unlocked by 350 bits or 1 sub or gift sub right now. You want to keep the hype train going. And Pokemon X and Y would be another 5 sub gift bomb would unlock that. F-Zero X and Pikmin 2 are gonna need a little work. I love Kirby. I love Kirby. That's why I have a lot of Kirby emotes. Kirby is a favorite around. Alright, let's see what we can get here at the tree and in these woods. A few. One right there. There's. Wow, okay. Just giving me the necklace. Can't remember if there's a bonky spot here. Don't think there is. Thank you for the gift set to Chrissy Cat. I assume you're going to unlock Kirby Superstar Ultra with that, so thank you. Appreciate you. So now I've got to add a fourth game back into. Always like to keep. We were just talking about. It's Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Sorry. I'm a little, like, sinusy today, Cat. So I do apologize. Hi, Laura. Welcome in. Well, happy Allieween. The Triforce. Love that you guys have, like, given that a whole life with me, Chrissy, and Foxling. So now both Foxling and Chrissy have subs. That's so cool. And thank you so much for the hype train. Doing your exclusive emotes. I picked up the wrong controller. I picked up my Switch controller. I've done that before. Unio. You did, yes. And I thank you. Power Rush for the partner. Grotto Key. All the cuties! We love our cuties. By the way, I did add something. I added a command. Exclamation point cuties and exclamation point Dragon Clan will bring up information about both of those stream teams. I added that last night. And it's also in the panels below the chat as well. There you go. Oh yeah. All of my stream teams have a command. I need to add one for one of the guilds that I'm in. I think it's the Pride Guild. Yeah, the Fruities, Kokiri Forest, they're all there. Really need to go power up Coops. Can block that, it's just kind of hard to do. Family doesn't know you're not. Oh, yeah, I hate that. If you ever do apply for them, though, I'll put in a word in for you because they're a great group. I love the Fruities. They were my first stream team, and I have so much respect for what all of us do for the community. can't get up there yet because I don't have plane. First attack, that's tempting to put on. I love the cuties so much. Cutesy has done such an amazing job putting that team. Multi-bounce. Did I get these? I think I did. On a plan. For pain. Especially the icy ones, they're the worst. They're the worst enemies in the game. Choo-choo! Oh, I don't want to jump on it. White hammer would be a really nice badge to... Oh, is that the emote you got? Oh, that's cute. I like that. Who's this diva? I love it. Well, I know I have that. I have all the two tier 1 and tier... I think I have all the tier 1 and 2 emotes right now. Until they put out new ones. Can you apply to the fruities? I don't know if we have applications open. Marie, are you familiar with who Ghostline is? Do you know them? Because that would be the person asked. They're the leader. They're also a streamer. I'll ask for you. Remind me. I'll find out for you. But if applications are open, then yeah, feel free to apply. Chocolate cake. I want chocolate cake. That chocolate cake look good. It's Lyn. Now, here we go. That's the leader. That's our fearless leader. Ghost is a great person. Love Ghost. I have Bottery out in this area, to be honest. You found her in Blue Sky. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, Ari's a terrific human being. I love Ari. She's the leader of the Dragon Clan for those. So I love her to death. Of course, Emmy Divergent, the leader of Neurodivergent Plus, which I'm a member of. Love her too. She's terrific. So many great human RPs. Just what I always wanted. If there's anything here to... Yeah. Welcome back, Genope. Months and 12 days. Actually, I think I am going to go. Yeah, the raid train. Yeah, I met a lot of you guys through that. Made a lot of really good friends through that raid. Yeah, that sounds right. What are you up to, Genope? Doing anything fun? Staying out of trouble? Allieween is going good. We've gotten a lot of entries into the giveaway. Danny's in there, Arcade's in there. There's a bunch of people who've Kevo. You guys want to win a plush, a boo plushie? Get in on it. I'm gonna stretch for a second. You met someone before that introduced you to Nuremberg's train at Chile. Oh, that's great. That's what I love about Twitch. I like meeting all these wonderful people. And if, by the way, chat, for those of you who just came in, if you do 5 or more gift subs, which is 35% off, you get ×2 entries into the boo plush. Words are hard, chat. He can actually go more places because we got the best hammer in the game. Go here. Boop lush. Boop. Boop. Good. Man. I love that emote so much. Mimic You is so cute. Love Mimic You. Let's look around in these two. This isn't going to have a lot to it. Might be Foxling made it. Foxling is so cute. I love her. I cannot get that yet. I need the upgraded boots. Biggest. I think there's a poundy spot. Behind here, Power Plus. Not a bad. Not a great bad either, but badge. Dollars. Oh, I wonder if I can get on the train. And maybe do a couple things. Not going to be much though. Actually, isn't there something? Not here. I thought there was like. What's right here? I was thinking. Time Sprite. I get inside of it. Are they going to let me in? Do I have to show ticket? I can't. Can I open the door? No. Oh well. I mean, I tried. That's all we can do here. Let's go Or Keel Haw Keel. There's only so much I can do without having a Yoshi. Yoshi would allow us to get some places. Could be very helpful to have. What are you and your family having for lunch, Jenna? If you're still there. I don't know if you heard. Where am I going? I'm supposed to be going to Keel Haw Key. Whoops. I went into the same. I'll figure it out one of these days, chat. One of these days. Of course, we're greeted by a fuzzy. Yeah, this is a randomizer. Oops. Screwed that up. Yeah. Yeah, I did one with I did an archipelago over on Josiah's channel the other day and played one of these. Wanted to do one on my own. You saw someone else doing this yesterday? Who was it, if I may ask? I'll have to check him out if it's somebody I don't already know. Last stand. You don't remember? Bar piece. John Sprite. Hi, Jerica. I'm doing great. How about you? Happy Allieween. Coconut. Actually need that for this area. Howdy. Doing any speed running today? Oh no, perfectly understandable. I know how it is. You speedrun? No. Never. Messing up my crappy A button. And of course he makes more. Just working, costume run later. For anybody who celebrates Halloween, anybody dressing up tonight? If so, what is your costume going to be? If you want, you can also post pictures of those costumes to my Discord, because I would love to see. I don't know how much I can do in this screen. My costume, you're dressed as a functional adult. Wow, that's like one of the most like biggest works of fiction ever. A functional adult. What are those? I've never seen one before. I know I'm not one. Adults? There are adults here? Who is adult? No one has ever seen it. Rarer than a unicorn. You're gonna be latex Cammy? Oh, I love Cammy. Cammy's so cute. You're gonna look amazing, I bet. Can't wait to see it. Erica, I don't know if you're in my Discord server or not, but if you want to join, you share your cosplay in our Discord. Yeah, me too. I get overwhelmed in them. Been like a bunch of them, and I feel bad because I want to be more active in everybody's Discord because I love everybody to death, but I get overwhelmed. Yeah, it's an attack effects that you can get in the game. Really need to go upgrade coops the next time I'm back in Roadport. Wait, poison. Wonderful. Damn it. I keep finding these things. Having to super block them is very finicky. I don't... Save this for later. Think I can do anything else. Grab that. We're not going to be able to get over there. And grab what's in. Until we get our Yoshi, we cannot proceed that way. Go back this way. Stuff over here to do. Including all the Wackas. Gotta get the Wacka a bunch of times and get his items. Those are all randomized. Every one of... So there's stuff back there. There's a Super Bomb Bomb. We'll need that once we get to Creepy Place. There's the autograph. John Sprite. I'm gonna leave these star pieces, and I'll take the shop key. That's also for Creep. Bonky. Best Super Mario game, anything with the name Super Mario, Paper Mario, or Mario and Luigi, I'm playing it. This is my all-time favorite Mario game if we're counting all of the subgenres. This one. Second place would be Super Mario Galaxy. Here's the earrings. You gotta do the. We gotta come in and out of here a few times and do this. I think 8 times, because we get 8 different items from these. I want to get Super Mario Galaxy 2 on the Switch too, because I want to play. I want to stream that. I've streamed the first one. It was a while back. I might stream it again one day. But I haven't played 2 in a long time. What are your favorites, Arcade? ETYD is the sole Paper Mario. There can only be one! I love Galaxy. Another star piece. Their attack effects. Super Mario Land 2 is a great game. Both of those games are great. Fun fact, I beat Super Mario Land 2 for the very first time on stream. I think it was earlier this year. Back in the spring, I think. I've lost count on how many of these I've done. I'll know when I come here and he's not here anymore. There's ice power. That'll be good once we actually get to the cave that's in this island. Got all those fire enemies. I haven't got a partner in a while. I'm due for a partner. Oh, I'm so sick of star pieces. You plan to play it for an upcoming train? Should take 30 minutes. Oh, cool. It's a fun game. I like Super Mario Land 2. World record is sub 30. Ooh. Speedruns are fun. I like to watch them. I wish they would stop giving me these. Green Mario! Back, Heather. Hope your Halloween. I hope your Allieween is going well.